Yo. Live right now on youtube.com. And I have major base progress to show off. I've been grinding a little bit on my own. And I've got some freaking cool stuff going on. So, first off, I moved the happy gas away. Because it was just so loud. And I can't wait to show this off. I found, this is coolest thing I've seen. I found a zombie horse. I didn't know that they were in, I didn't know they were in the game right now, in like vanilla survival. I knew that they were in creative, obviously, because I be using zombie horses in creative mode. But I thought it was only skeleton horses. And then I came across a zombie who was holding a spear and riding a skeleton horse. So I like captured it and then I saved it and I popped some armor on because it started burning and I was freaking out. But I placed my water and ran away and got some armor. And now I have a zombie horse. So that's super cool and exciting. It's pretty fast too. I'll show it off later. Base is looking the same. Everything here is normal. But the path, brand new. I have a path going and I think it looks awesome. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks super great and totally matches this cool little vibe I'm going for. And then I want to use moss for like grass everywhere that's like I'm building in. I want the moss to be the grass because I think it's just more vibrant and fun. It looks different. And then this is all pretty much entirely complete now other than some more foliage that's going on the outside. But for now, it's looking good. All the inside's all decorated. I've got my ender chest. Silk touch? That's fortune. Silk touch? I do want to pick up my ender chest. Oh, wait. I want to get some obsidian. Actually, first things first. Very first thing we're doing right now. Right this very moment. Is I want to get obsidian. Because I want to make a second ender chest. So I can keep this one right here. Because I think that looks good. And it makes sense. It's a storage room. And then I'm going to have it my own to keep on me. Before I do anything else, I'm getting some obsidian. That is top priority. And then I'll continue and start the day. But I really just want to get that. I honestly need a new food source soon. Because I have 35 steak left. And then I've got some other stuff just like here and there that I've collected. Just like random pieces of mutton and stuff. But after that, that's all I have. It's just these little bits of steak. So soon I'm going... Oh, whoops. That was really embarrassing. Soon I'm going to make just like a little food farm. I might just make like an automatic chicken farm. Who cares? But first thing is first. Lava to make some obsidian is necessary. I do want to double check something really quick. Just absolutely so briefly. Boom. Boom. There we go. Oops, sorry for that. Sorry if that messed up the view. There we go. We're all good. I just had to check something in the background. All right. Today, I think what I'm going to be doing is I want to make this ender chest and then probably doing more of the grassy parts of the base. I don't know. It's like the terrain of the base. I have some moss stacked up so that I can just like moss the entire place. I think it'll look very cool. If you're popping in, say hi in the chat if you are able to. I'd love to have some company. I haven't played in a few days. I haven't played since Saturday. When I just I played for like an hour on stream, and then I grinded it on my own for a little while because I was doing some tedious stuff. I was just like collecting moss. That was weird. I totally placed that. I think there's lava this way. Hello, bacon, eggs, and cheese. Nice to see you. Oh, also right here at this part in the cave. So I just got here so easily. Like I know where this is. And then after the nether portal, there's a zombie spawner right here. And it has like cave entrance roof access straight to the zombie spawner. So I feel like that's just the perfect opportunity to make an XP farm. It's literally right here. This also looks so cool. This like broken entrance nursing homework, that's not as cool as Minecraft. What's your nursing homework? What are you doing? Anyway. Oh my gosh, he almost shot me off. Where is it? Actually, I almost started there. Oh my gosh. Ella put a little bit of eyeliner on me earlier, and it's fun, and I think it looks good. But every once in a while, my eyes are like watering the tiny bit out of nowhere. And I think it's the eyeliner that's doing that. Flashcards for medication? Bleh. Sorry you have to do that. I need 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wish you were playing Minecraft too. I wish I had multiple people in this world. Did I not get 8? Is it just 7? That'd be cool to have a little multiplayer going on. Okay, how do I get back up? Hey, Ella. Nice to see you. What are you painting right now? Oh, Jeffrey's calling me. This is important. I'll be right back. Okay, change of plans. Jeffrey and Ainsley are currently at Jamba Juice, and they asked if I wanted something. So we're going to take a timeout, and we're going to figure out what I'm going to get at Jamba Juice. We're going to look at the smoothie options, because this is kind of pressing. I'm tempted to go Orange Dream Machine, because not that it's like actually the #1 best, but this is what I always got when I was younger. When I was little and I'd go to Jamba Juice, you bet I was getting an Orange Dream Machine, because look at these ingredients. Where do you see the ingredients? Where do you see what's in it? How do you freaking see what's in it? Substitute ingredients. Yeah. This is what it's in. It's orange juice, orange sherbet, and then just like more yogurt. It's just orange blast in your mouth, which is delicious. As a kid, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting just like orange ice cream blast. But I have a bit more of a mature palate now. Maybe I want a Caribbean passion. Maybe I want pear, white grape, mango, orange passion juice blend, and strawberries and peaches and orange sherbet. Holy moly, that sounds good. My mouth's watering right now. I clicked on a random one. I didn't think it was going to sound that good. That sounds really good. Could be the move. What else? I don't think I want mango, and I don't think I want like berry, like razzle, whatever. White gummy, I'm a little bit scared of. I don't like the look of that. Oh, it's pineapple. White grape, pear peach juice blend, pineapple sherbet, lime sherbet, orange sherbet, mangoes, raspberry sherbet. That sounds good. Jeffrey is skipping his class. He was telling me, listen to this guy. He was like, oh, I just saw like a flash of light, like something reflected off in the distance. I hope it gives me a migraine so I can skip class. And Ainsley and I turned to him and we were like, you could just skip class. And he's like, why? I don't know if I'm like at the limit. I don't know if I have more skips. And we were like, well, if you did get a migraine, like, would you skip? And he's like, well, yeah. And so we were like, just skip and tell the professor you had a migraine and it's like valid. And he's like, well, what if I'm over the like limit that I'm supposed to and I get dropped? And we were like, did you get a warning? And he was like, no. And we were like, okay, then I think you're fine. Cause if they drop you without giving you a warning, they like can't do that. That would be on them. You could bring it up. Like if it goes to the dean, which it's not, but if it goes to the dean, then you can just be like, I didn't even get a warning and I have 3 weeks left of my entire academic career. Please let me stay in the class. You can skip once. You're all good. So he's skipping. And he's getting smoothies and he's going to Barnes & Noble with Ainsley. And they texted me right now and said, do you want a smoothie? And here we are. He actually called me while they were at Jamba Juice and was like, what do you want right now? And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know, hang on. And then I could hear Ainsley on the phone, like next to him saying, let's get his after we go to Barnes & Noble because it's going to be melted if we get it right now. And here we are. Peach Perfection. White grape pear peach juice blend, mangoes, peaches, apple pear strawberry juice blend. All of these sound good. They also all sound like the same thing. Are you guys getting that vibe too? I don't want anything that's like protein, immune booster. I want a peach perfection. What's in the mega mango? Orange juice, pineapple juice, mangoes, strawberries. What's I suppose in response to? I've said a lot of things. Is this the one that sounded really good? No. Was it? It was, but I think that's just because it was the first one I saw. They do all sound the same. I was right. I think maybe I want a Caribbean Passion. How do we feel about pear, white grape, mango, orange passion juice blend, orange sherbet, strawberries, and peaches? That sounds good to me. I didn't realize that the base for like all these smoothies is ice cream. I thought they were more like smoothie than that. This is like a dessert store. I like the look of this. Crazy pick. It sounds good. What would you pick? I'm curious about this one. Oh, this one has lemonade. Wait, that's so simple. That sounds good. They honestly... What's the monthly mystery? Oh, it doesn't say. Just trying to rile me up. Fuck you. Just kidding. I love you. Just kidding. I love you. I'll tell him Caribbean Passion. Stream decided. They have food at Jamba Juice? Do you think it's real food? What? They have pretzels? That looks good. What rewards can you get? 50% off a smoothie for signing up? Birthday smoothie? Dude. I don't need catering. I don't need a gift card. What do they have over ice? Peach strawberry lemonade with fresh strawberry. Yum. Blue lava. Blue spirulina strawberry lemonade. Spirulina. Oh, yuck. Algae? Wait, what? Spirulina. Professor drew a crying face over a pair of lungs to represent respiratory failure in our presentation, and it's killing me a little bit. Thought you guys should know. No, not Microsoft. MS Paint. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, this has got to be right. Charlie, tell me if this is right for how lungs look. And then symmetrical. And like they're probably like ribbed, I assume. The tube is probably has some texture to it. And then how do I get a bigger font, bigger brush? Brush size, paintbrush. Respiratory failure. Boom. I could probably zoom in on this. No? The zoom in button didn't work. Is this the smallest thing ever? Full screen. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want this to be on the full screen. Well, I don't know how. This is respiratory failure. Sad. Okay. I was curious about what spirulina is it. What spirulina is. What's the consensus? What's like the consensus with spirulina? What do people think? Is it really as super as they say it is? Fresh or dry? I bought one bag of dried spirulina powder to try it out and noticed no difference in my health or performance. It may be nutritionally dense, but it has a very distinct taste, and I'm not sure how you eat more than a teaspoon. Interesting. I took spirulina for a month, no change in my performance. So I won't be getting this because everyone's saying it's fake and that it tastes bad. But I will be getting... Dude, the peanut butter mood is so freaking good. $31 grams of protein? Oh my god. Is that with a large, though? Still, that's so much. Are you sure you want to go back? Yeah. Okay, let me tell Jeffrey I'll get a Caribbean Passion. And then we can go back to the craft. Let me tell him. I said chat decided. You didn't, but... weren't you at Point Break when I ran into you? Why are you hungry? You should have got something. Dude, it looks so good. Do you know if the smoothies at Point Break are good? I feel like they wouldn't be. I feel like it's just like smoothie powder mixture put into ice is what it happens in my head. It might be all fruit, but in my mind, it's just like fake smoothie. You know what I mean? I'm going to switch back to Minecraft, which I think is going to take me a second. Give me one moment. Boom, transition over. That was easy. Light work. Light work. Oh my gosh. I didn't know everyone was on me. To be honest, my window's kind of bright next to me. I can't really see underground in the cave. I'm sorry you got a drink but no food. That sounds like a hard life. What? No way. I want to go up, though. And I don't want to spend my moss on it. Should I do the unthinkable? Should I KMS so that I can respawn? Because I do. This is my big secret, is I have keep inventory on. It's not that big of a secret. Because I say it like once a stream. I so genuinely can't really see my screen right now. It's not nearly bright. It's not bright enough. One sec. Let me shut my blinds. Don't do that. Well, yeah, I don't. I'm not going to. I think I can make it up from here. Is it obvious that I can't see anything right now? Am I not to the thing yet? I saw a platform right above me. I thought I would be to it by now. Am I to the platform yet or no? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, I know how to get out from here. I can't see, dude. I have the brightness all the way up, too. This is going to be so annoying to climb this. Anything. Is this frustrating or endearing to watch? How am I supposed to get up there? I'll just mine my way out. Because, oh wait, maybe there's a way out over here. No, definitely not. Mining my way out. If I squint a lot, it's actually not that hard to see. We'll be out of here in no time. Dude, guys, you got to see the cool stuff at my base because you popped in to stream, I think, after I was already mining. You got to see how cool my base is looking now and the fun surprise that I have. Heck yeah! Chocolate croissant for the win. I love chocolate croissants. My inventory's full. Where am I, BTW? Oh, landmark. Are there any landmarks nearby? I'm by the village? Wait. I'm on this side of the... Zombie, this skeleton is peeking around the corner at me. I'm over here? I did not think I was that far. Okay, I do know the way back though. I have cool stuff to show you when I'm back at the base. You guys didn't hear that. Are you guys ever insecure about your windshield wipers? This is something I was thinking about day before yesterday. I was driving in the rain, and it was a little bit of like, oh, what the heck? That guy's freaking dripped out. Drop me some of that. Drop me some of that. I was driving in the rain, and it was kind of like a light sprinkle for a little bit. I like wiped my windshield once, and then it got a little more intense, and it was like a rain, like a drizzle. Like it wasn't pouring, but it was like raining. And I like turn on my windshield wiper on automatic because I'm like, cool, and I don't have to worry about it. And as I'm like driving past other cars, this is on the freeway, by the way, they all like don't have their wipers on, or it's on like crazy slow, like once every 5 seconds. Like I'm not able to see them wipe. And I was like, should mine not be on right now? Is it better? Or am I like lame to have them on? Which I realized was wrong. I actually sped them up after that as like exposure therapy, because I was like, no, you know what? I'm having these on. Like, who cares? I'll have my windshield wipers on. But for a split second there, I was like feeling really weird about my windshield wipers being on, because no one else had theirs on a really much of a speed. And mine were fast. My lowest setting is really fast. And then my high setting is like absolutely insane. So it was already like weird. Like mine's already awkward to have on, but whatever. I want to show you guys my base. Because look at this path. I have this path going now, which looks, I think, very cool. I've got the dirt where you're walking, and then it transitions to stone, and then it transitions to moss. And so I got a bunch more moss so I could put that everywhere. And I don't know if anyone saw, but my storage building is totally complete now, which is looking freaking cool. I figured out the banner pattern I wanted. Everything's all sorted. Got the ender chest. And it's all awesome. Well, I was just doing a little... I did some of this on stream and some of it off stream. It was a little bit of both. I could still play the game off stream. I was doing both. And then also in the storage building, I put... Because it's a storage building. It's not a crafting building. But sometimes you just want to craft something really quick. So in the corner right here, I have a crafting table hidden in the floor. Just so it doesn't mess with the aesthetic. But like, if I really quick gotta craft something, boom. Which, right now I do. Where's my eye vendor? I'm gonna make another ender chest. Boom. So now I have one for permanent residence, and one that I could just carry on me and take it out at any moment. Right now, what I'm gonna do is I want to make some cool looking trees around the place. And I want it to look like... Where's an empty spot? Okay. Here's the tree design. I want these flowers away. Okay. Here's what the tree's going to look like. Here's the sitch. And I got to make sure this looks good. Dark oak and moss. We're going to have... This is very rough, but this is just like trying to get the shape down. Trunk, boom. And then the leaves are going to be moss that like hangs down. You feel me? Do you feel me? Look at that. Like this is essentially the color palette. Like I don't think the tree looks very good in this moment, but this is the palette of what it like the design is gonna look like. Imagine that, but a little bit bigger. Honestly, low-key like the Adventure Time house is what I'm putting together. This looks like the tree house from Adventure Time. I'm gonna have some of these all around the place, off the path, here and there. I think that's gonna look really cool. I do have a little bit of a worry about moss for the leaves and for the grass. I don't think it's too big of a deal. I think it's all right. That's the plan. And that's what we're doing today. Until for the next about an hour. What do you guys think of the tree design? Are you in support? Boom, 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 boom. I don't have a hoe on me. That's annoying. I'll just use the pickaxe. Please don't tell anyone. I know you're supposed to use a hoe for this. Okay, there we go. I do still want to put something on top of the building. I think a statue of a copper golem would just be perfect. So I'll probably make a little copper golem on top. But speaking of, this one has wandered off. But he's almost... Both of them are almost statues. They're at the last stage before they turn into a statue. And I'm really excited to have some statues. Because I don't know if you guys were around when I was saying this. But these guys take 30 hours to turn into a statue. 30 real life hours to turn into a statue, which is so long. So they're finally almost a statue. Very soon they will be. I also kind of want this to go out a little bit more, and it'll be like a cliffside thing. Let's see, where do I want the first tree to be? I do think one would look good over here on this side of the build, on this side right here. Maybe middle of the trunk there, and I have the... It extends out quite a bit around that. Like quite a bit, to be honest. Ah. I wanted to catch that. I'm not supposed to be using moss. I'm supposed to be saving the moss to use for the leaves. Because if it's being used for the ground, then I can just bone meal it and it spreads. But if I want to use it for the leaves, I have to actually place it. So I wanted to conserve this moss to be used for the leaves only and not the ground. Let's go. I support you. Not napping. That's awesome. I think that's a good extension out to there. And then maybe the center actually gets brought up. Maybe it's more like here. I want it to be visible next to the... Dude, yeah. Okay. Maybe back like 1 or 2 little bits, but... And that's where the center is going to be. So there's still going to be like more around it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll just plot out where I want the trees to be. And then I'll, from there, actually place them down later. No, I think I'll build it right now. I do want... I might need more dark oak logs. Because I want to get some of these blocks. Yeah. How they look like that. I don't need a ton, but I want some. 24 might be good for now. There we go. Let me empty out the rest of this inventory. Rotten flesh, bones, dark oak, arrows, flowers. Deep slate I don't need. Bone meal I don't need this second, but later. Stone. Diorite. Seeds. Okay. Doing better. Inventory cleaner. Cool. All right, let's get to work on this. So I want it to spread out a little bit like this. I'll fix the angles of the trunks later. Here's where the center will be. And how tall are we thinking? Maybe that tall? Yeah. That's good. Oh, I should also honestly use some slabs to give it a little bit more depth too. That might be too thick at the bottom. I think that's where the slabs come in, is that can be thicker while being like half thicker, not full thicker. Let's just get that done right now so that you can see what it's going to look like. Also, I need way more wood than this. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to do some crazy mining because this is not nearly enough. But for now, just for a second, just to see what the look of it is. 12 of those and 8 of those. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to sleep in just 2 seconds, but the stairs will help give it just like a little bit more depth. See, we can do stuff like that. It's getting hard to see because it's dark. Let's get the full light. Oh, the firefly bushes, by the way. This atmosphere. So cool. That looks awesome. Super stoked about that. All right. Oh, and then you guys also have to see the horse. I walked past it a second ago, but I don't know if anyone saw what it was. Whoops. Collect. There we go. Okay. I found this guy in the wild. I gotta make a stable because it's so cool. That's a zombie horse. I found a zombie horse. And I'm so excited. It has to wear armor because it burns in the sun. I don't like the look of gold armor, but it was the only one I had on hand. But boom, zombie horse. And it's fast. How do I unlead just you? There we go. Zombie horse. This dude's awesome. So I'm definitely going to be riding that around all over the place. Especially around the base when I have it all looking beautiful. Dude, can you imagine? My zombie horse dripped up. Here, wait. Actually, come inside, zombie horse. Boom. Coolest thing? Coolest thing. I'm so excited about it. Wear your armor. Be beautiful. Be yourself. I need a good name for it. Okay. Back to the tree. We've got a stump going. I'm a little worried that the moss isn't the right decision for the leaves. Just because it's so similar to the... Well, it is the color that I'm using for the grass. Let me get my scaffolding back. I think that's going to be helpful. It's in here. Scaffolding will be helpful for leaves. Oops. Okay, whatever. I think it's going to be tough that I only have the one color. That might make it harder. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I just saw it. Painting update. Dude, that looks awesome. The skin looks really good. You guys don't get to see. But trust me, it looks awesome. Okay. That's cool. I'm happy. I'm happy it looks so good. Yeah, no, it looks good. You should be proud of how that looks, Ella. I'm excited for you. Ooh, that angle? Oh, wait, from right here? I'm liking the way that looks. I don't like the way this looks as much. How do we clean this up? I don't want it touching the trunk. You can't see the painting, not unless Ella shares it. It's not my place to share. Looking a little blocky, but we're getting better. I gotta clean up the top. Okay, here we go. Just an update, of course. I like some parts of it, and some parts of it I do not like. I don't know. See, I want it to look like this guy, actually. This little fella right here. That's the inspo. I like this. I like when you can see the inside. I gotta play into that a little more. That's what I was doing wrong, is I was having it come down too low. I just need to let it breathe a little bit. There we go. Thank you for saying it's giving Adventure Time. That was a little bit of inspiration. That feels good. I feel good about how that looks, but I do wish it had some more color to it. I feel like the thing to do that would go with this is to give it concrete to complement that. Okay, wait. Boom. There we go. I don't know if I have lime stuff to make lime dye. I have this little bit of cactus, but I haven't like farmed it out yet. I'm gonna try something. Trying to cook. You can't... Wait. Can you not bone meal cactus? You can't bone meal cactus? Did anyone know you can't bone meal cactus? That is new information to me. I didn't mean to destroy all the dirt. I'm really tripped up about this cactus thing. I want lime dye. I don't know where a desert biome is. I got that cactus from a wandering trader. Cactus. Nope. Moss. Cactus. I want to add a little bit of concrete when it's powder. Concrete powder, I think lime concrete powder would go good with this. Look at, I'm just /give to show you what it looks like. I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to throw it away immediately. Concrete powder is what it's called, right? Never mind, I guess, because I don't know what it's called. Concrete powder, powdered concrete. Lime concrete powder. 1. Oh, maybe the regular green one. Not the lime one. There we go. Are you guys mad that I'm cheating? Please don't be. Yes, green. See, that would give it a little bit of variation in the texture. Just the tiniest little bit that I think would help it out. Is it even noticeable, though? Like, if you're far away, are you going to really notice that tiny variation? Oh, I think you would, and I think it'd look good. Okay, I'm going to try and get concrete powder then. Goodbye, concrete powder. Just for visuals. My bad, guys. I'll never ever cheat again. Never cheat for real. I just wanted to show off the vision. It's like the same thing as if I just went into a creative world and made it really quick. Just like quicker. Oh no, there's evidence of it? I don't want evidence. Whoops. Anyway. I also think maybe with more colors around the place, it won't be as noticeable. Like if there's flowers on the ground, little like lakes and stuff, it won't be as noticeable that the grass is the same color as the tree. Okay, how do we feel about how this looks on all sides? I see we're missing a little piece of moss right there. But, and right there. Maybe it could be like that. That was scary. Oh my gosh. Ooh, ugly, 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 ugly. Let's work on that. It's awkward because it's like, I think it's too thin on that side. That helps it out a little. It looks, I just can't do that. I can't save myself. I'm too bad at it. It looks too symmetrical right there. You see this? It's got curve, up, front, and middle. Too much symmetry. Better. This side's looking a little awkward again. There we go. Maybe too much of a block right there. Move that out of the way. Anything you can't see from the outside should be moved for sure. I think it's looking pretty good. When am I ever going to be back in the back? This angle is the most important, and I think it looks good from this angle. Let me know if you guys disagree, because I do want to improve it, but I think that looks pretty good right now. What other blocks do I currently have that I could put in the mix? What is green? These aren't really going to have blocks. Actual leaf blocks could make a difference. Azalea and flowering azalea, except maybe glow lichen growing across the vines. Okay, wait. So these obviously they can only grow on grass, and they like have a little stem. I think putting them up here is gonna just look bad. It will. But maybe glow lichen. If it was growing, if it was all over the leaf, I feel like that kind of gives it a cool texture, and that'd make it glow at night. If those were just all over the entire leaves, can you bone me a glow lichen? Yes. Okay. The vision. The vision is it's all over the entire tree, and that's the texture. Boom! I think that looks cool. I think that looks good, and it'll make it glow at night. Okay. I'm going to get my shears, and I'm going to, because it spreads, so I'm just going to spread it all over the tree. I'm just going to move it around so that it'll grow by itself. Oh, my shears are in my ender chest. No, they're not. Oh, my shears broke. That's what it was. My shears broke. Side note, let's check on the iron farm. Because I bet that thing has racked up some iron by now. It'd be racking. Let's just see what it's looking like. Have you guys seen the iron farm? It's over here. Villagers are trapped under these trapdoors, and they're permanently next to a zombie that they can't actually reach, but they can see it. And it scares them, so they're like, oh, we need protection. So they spawn an iron golem, and the iron golem spawns in this little water thing, and the water pushes it into the lava. And then it dies, and you get iron. Whoops. Let's see how much iron I have. Boom! Stacking up. Perfect. Perfect. That's awesome. Good to know. So I'm never going to need iron again, like ever. I'll probably dismantle that farm at some point because it's really easy to make, and like I don't need that much iron, and it's kind of ugly, like takes up space, so I'll probably just like let it go for a while and then break it down. This looks cool. Very happy. Keep some of it, obviously. Cool, and that'll just grow all over the place. I don't know how long it takes. I hope it doesn't take too long. If it does take too long, I can just bone meal it, and it's no big deal, but cool. I'm glad I sorted that out. I think I'll just make another now. Where should my next tree be? House here. I kind of want this to expand out by a lot. I'm going to grab my dirt and I'm going to expand the cliff. I want it out by a lot. We'll get to the tree in a sec. Glow lichen. The moss can temporarily go away. By the way, how do you make concrete powder? I thought it was gravel and sand. But is it not? Oh, I could do this. Concrete powder. Oh, and dye. So I could have made a teeny tiny bit of green. Because I have a teeny tiny bit of cactus. But that's okay. There's no other way to get green dye, right? It's just from cactus. Yeah, it's just from cactus. Where'd the wood? Sand and gravel. Scaffolding can also go away. Shears can stay. Bone meal can go away. Okay. I wanted to make the cliff extend more. I want it like... There we go. Technical difficulties for a moment, but it looks like we're back again. Sorry for that. Send a message in the chat if you can hear me and if everything's good now. On my end, it's looking like we're good. Yeah, we're back. Okay, cool. Did it disconnect for a second? It's kind of weird. Oh, it's super laggy. There we go. That's weird. For a moment my Wi-Fi went out. I don't know what that was, but I looked over and my Wi-Fi was just off. Is this okay? This is how far from the... I feel like that's a good distance. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 blocks away is the cliff edge. That feels appropriate for a path. But then I'm gonna need it to move even more out here because I kind of want it to go. I want it to be around here. It's nighttime. I love the atmosphere so much, but I do think I will get killed by a creeper if I don't go inside. It's gonna break some cool part of my base, and I'm gonna be sad about it. So I should go inside. Boom. I don't even know if that makes a freaking difference. To me, it does. I might just have to go even more than this is the thing. But the fireflies are so cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I probably won't hang out for too much longer because I do have a meeting at 4:45 and I need to walk across campus for it. So I should probably get off like 4:15 or so. But until then, I'm around. For now, we're here. Keep working on this. Hello. There we go. I'll probably just like wrap up the cliffside. Or wrap up this part of it, because that's going to be a much bigger project, but... I see an Enderman in the distance. Did you guys see that? I gotta stop trying to save myself there, because I don't know. I think on this stream today, I haven't saved myself once using a water bucket clutch, which is awfully embarrassing. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Cool. So now it's all thickened up. And I think that's a more appropriate distance. I wanted enough room that I could fit in like a thicker part, fit a tree. And I think maybe a tree can go right here. I think there's enough room for a tree right there. And then I want a pond somewhere too. And then I want this to be a cave around the nether portal. That'll be a good vibe, I think. I'm going for just like a chill fantasy kind of look. Like a fairy village almost, I feel like is the vibe. What is this for? Why are you there? Okay. I think I want it even thicker. I think I do. This shovel is honestly too good. I like barely tap and it accidentally breaks far too many blocks. It breaks like blocks behind the one I'm looking at, and then it's not what I'm trying to do. There we go. It's probably good. See, like that. That breaks too much. Oh well. Okay. That's good. I like that a lot more. I thought I was okay with the small one. That, I think, looks good. Like, that's an appropriate distance for a cliffside. And then it gets a little thinner here. And then I'm going to make it... I'm going to do like that. And then it thickens up again over here. Like that much, maybe? And then it gets thicker like this. I also was doing a little bit of off-camera building because I build so much more efficiently when I'm not talking. Like, I can build and talk at the same time, thank God. But it is more efficient if I'm not building, or if I'm not talking, see? So, I was just trying to have a little bit of productivity so that I could move on to a new project on stream. I gotta stop talking entirely. I wanted to be a little more productive off screen so that I could do a new project next time I got on. Yeah, that might be a you issue, Charlie, because it's my audio's coming through clear here for me. I'm not getting any issue notifications. I think it would tell me if I was having audio troubles. Let me know if it persists though. It might be something on my end. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Boom, 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 boom. Good, 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 good. Good sized cliff. Good sized cliffside. Feel happy about that. I'm gonna extend this on the other side though. When you go into this biome, look at, okay. Fun times, happy sky. You go into this biome. Scary sky. What the heck? I don't like that. I don't like being terrified. No, thank you. I don't want to be in danger. And this is immediately putting me into like fight or flight. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Halfway done with this nursing homework. Let's go. I do wish you were more than halfway because that's kind of not a lot. But okay, cool. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with getting this done today. I've been wanting to extend that cliffside for a while, and that feels good. I think soon I'm going to figure out the layout of like this land over here, because I want to build stuff down here on this side and down there on that side, but it's also bumpy and wavy, and I'll probably just go through and like fill in the little holes like this and just figure out like what exactly I'm going to make it look like over here, how I'm going to do the path that goes down and all that good stuff. So tune in for some of that. That's like the main thing I'll be doing when I play Minecraft is I really like building. I am a builder. So true. Great points, Charles. I get distracted so easily in this damn game. I wonder what that's a symptom of. Nothing good, I'm sure. Hate these stupid wildflowers. Lowkey want a mod that removes wildflowers. Or just makes them spawn less. There's just so many. I'm a master builder. Thank you. I have been masturbating. I've been master building for a long time. I don't know what came over me right now. Genuine slip of the tongue. I was trying to make a joke about that. I was trying to say I've been master building for a long time. And Freudian slip, I guess. My bad, guys. I'll try to keep things a little more family friendly next time. I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable listening to my stream. I want this to be something you can watch with your kids, you know? You specifically, Charlie. I want it to be something that you can watch with your kids. He who is hungry thinks of bread. I guess. When I'm hungry, I think of calf, usually. I'm just kidding. I get what you mean. What kids? Your kids. Your kids. Cool. Okay, that already looks better. I was going to work on that later, but just that filling in those holes and flattening it out the tiniest bit helps out. I feel good. I don't know. Okay, pro or con, are you guys for or against putting little bits of water in these? Not all of them, but just like just a little tiny bit of water, just a little puddle. I think right now, no puddle, When I have a pond somewhere, then puddle. Then it looks natural. That's my current opinion on it. Pro little bits of water. I feel like it'd be cool, especially like here. Wait, here. I don't have an infinite water source like near me. I have to go down the mountain for it, which is kind of annoying. But I should have some in this cauldron over here. Bam. I'll just steal that. Check that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of water. Boom. That is cool. That's really cute. Okay. I'll do that. I'll make an infinite water source in 1 sec. I'm going to sleep first. Then I'll make an infinite water source. There we go. I had no idea the internet went out earlier. It was literally, I saw in the corner of the screen, the Wi-Fi just like went out for a sec. It's really quite weird. Really quite weird. I'm just going to hide an infinite water source around here. Just because it's not like important right now. When I have the pond, that will be the water source. For now, it is this. Okay, I won't do them in all of them, but I'll do them in a couple. Here and there. That nether noise is annoying me. I'm gonna stop walking through that. What are you studying? What scary drugs are you studying? Salvia? That's the scariest drug I know. I don't know. I'm not well versed in drugs. Respiratory depression and death? Oh, yeah. Callback? What was I calling back to? Was he calling back to something? What callbacks are happening? Oh, respiratory. Wait, is that what we're talking about? Respiratory failure? Is that the callback? If so, good callback. You suffocate? Dude, wait. That would suck. I thought the scariest drug I know is salvia because you could turn into like an inanimate object for like 30 years. Oh, what was that called? It did start with an S, but it's not. Oh, what was that? I'll check my history. I don't remember. 30-year nap? No, no, no. You're awake and you're an inanimate object for 30 years. Spirulina. Spirulina is the one from earlier. Can you imagine if I said that? That would have been so much more funny. If I said the scariest drug I know is spirulina. This is why I'm never going to make it as a streamer. I don't think of that stuff. I'm not funny enough. Okay, just little bits of water here and there. There we go. That looks good. Adds a little bit of color. Oh, there should be some there, though, because it's, like, connected. I'm not funny as well. Yeah, I know. That would have been really, really funny. I wish. I wish, dude. Man. Next time I'll try and be funnier. For now I have to go, though, because I have a meeting in 15, and I have to be across campus for it. So it's about time for me to go pee, fill up my water, all the things I got to do. But I appreciate you guys popping in and hanging out for the whole stream, actually. I was live for an hour and 18, even though I went down for just a brief moment when the Wi-Fi went out. I made some good progress on the world. I got this tree. I got this water. I got the cliffside. I'm feeling happy about that. Okay. Thank you guys for popping in. I will see you pretty soon, actually. I'll see Charlie in a minute, and I'll see Ella, I'm sure, later today. Bye, guys. How do I quit OBS? I just end the stream.